It's loading, bro. Good boy, Samir. Yo, what's good, everybody? Back again with another video. Welcome to vlog number 3. I do want to start posting like sit-down content with actual value, but life's been kind of interesting recently, so I felt like why not vlog it? As you guys can tell, I'm back here in my room in Orlando. Just to give you guys like a little bit of the story, we got, the setup or whatever. I'm actually moving out. This is my parents' house, just to be fully transparent with y'all, right? So I'm living here right now, but I'm moving to FSU, like Tallahassee, Florida. If you're from here, you know what I'm talking about. I'm moving there the first week of May, so we got a few weeks until then. Moving out, on my own, stuff like that. It'll be cool. And then I plan to try and move to Miami basically as soon as possible after that. So I just need to get my bread up a little bit more, so I can do that, obviously. That's a big part of it. So yeah, it's like a little bit of what's going on for me. But in the meantime, obviously a lot of the guys that I work with live in Miami, and some of them are traveling, from different states, Texas, California, wherever, to come down to Miami to celebrate my man Pierre's birthday. Happy birthday, Pierre, if you're watching this. Anyways, so yeah, we're going down there to kind of celebrate, obviously meet up with the guys. I did also just get promoted to closing. So I'm going to be setting and closing my own deals on probably a few offers, which is pretty cool. Kind of taking the next step from appointment setting, moving into closing, so I can continue to, build my skill set, make more money. So it'll be cool to go down there and talk to like the closers as well, just to get some, value from them. And obviously just meet up with the guys, because it's all about connections at the end of the day. You want to make friends with these people because everybody's real. No, not really any fake shit, at least with the guys that I work for. So it's always good to be around them in person, kind of build that, relationship and stuff like that. But with that being said, I just got the address, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that drive. It's like 3.5 hours right now because of traffic, which kind of sucks. I'm going to try to make some dials in the meantime just to stay productive. I have a lot of sets on the board. I think I have 6 lined up over the next few hours. So luckily, while I'll be down there, I'll at least have guys taking calls for me. But then once I get there, I need to start, nurturing for tomorrow. That way I can also have a big day tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some stuff on the board tonight, or, by tonight. Because obviously I'm sure there will be some activities planned. Not exactly sure. But without further ado, now you guys know kind of my story over the next month, a few months, and my current situation now. But yeah, let's go ahead and pack up and hop in the car, and then I'll update you guys, either once we get to Miami or probably like halfway there. All right, what's good with y'all, boys? We just got to the little spot for the night. Here's the view we working with. Damn, bro, I need that top floor. Got the ocean over there. Staying with some of the guys. I'll introduce y'all in a little bit. Everybody's pretty much on closing calls. I got one closing call getting taken right now with Kai. I got another one lined up with AB in like 15 minutes. I had a few rescheduled for today. I had like 8 sets today. 2 of them canceled, 3 of them I had to reschedule just because we were short and shit. But I still got 3 more calls plus the one taken right now. So hopefully we can at least, I got one closed, but it was a depot that's coming back tomorrow morning. But hopefully we can actually get like, 5, 10K cash collected tonight. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be some clips like with the other guys and stuff like that. I'll introduce y'all. And yeah, so finally in Miami.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right here we have my guy Jakey right here. Jake, if you want to introduce yourself to the people.
What's good, everyone?
Info or not, like what did that look like?
Okay, so pretty much I was in sales like about a year ago, like January of 2024 is when I started in sales. About the work that you put in. There's a lot of guys that kind of just want to like click buttons and make it feel like they're doing something with their life versus actually implementing everything that you learn. We are chilling on the balcony. Closers are getting fucked, but we'll be alright. Peep the view.
Yo, my shit died, she's gonna call me back. And I dropped 4,800, I go into coaching, and then he's like frozen. Then he ends up just leaving. So I text him, I'm like,
So we just eat at it. I wouldn't eat, I'm not eating before.
Alright, what's good, boys? We're just in the Airbnb. We got Benny doing mock calls outside.
What's up, vlog?
Got my boy Jai.
How's it going?
It's the man that started it off for me, bro. Shout out Jai. To give him a little rundown, bro.
Hey man, he was an asshole in the setting class.
I was like, yo, you better give me a guarantee, bro. How long is it gonna take me to get on the
Guarantee, bro. I was like,
yo, nah, shout out Jai though, bro. He's the one who got me into this shit. Not really got me into it, but you know what I'm saying, helped me take the next step to to
All I
getting
can
into
say,
it, bro.
man, this guy made it happen, bro. Just
Hey.
because I helped him, bro, doesn't mean anything, man.
Appreciate
he
it,
actually
bro.
put in the work to get to where he's at.
Yes, sir. We have some closing calls. I got one from my man Jai in like 30 minutes. My boy AB, let me show you on the hallway, bro. He was in this room on the phone with the Canadian who couldn't transfer the funds for, I think, a depot. So he's going to follow up with him. We got to follow up with Jai tomorrow. Another call for Jai tomorrow, bro. Hopefully we can make something happen because I made $12 so far. So that's not good.
That's the thing in
But-
sales, bro. You make like $2,000 in a day, and then the next day it's like $50, bro.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get some shit up before we go out tonight. Well, there was some other shit. Oh, I just filmed up a case study, so I'm sure you guys will see that like on my YouTube. But yeah, just doing some shit with the guys around here. Hopefully we can get some on the board. You already know the drill. I'll keep y'all updated on tonight. My boy Benny out here doing mock calls with some of the setters in the program. Hopefully get some of them onboarded. Yo, we got Devin this bitch.
Yeah, what's good?
What's good? What's good?
What's good?
Gabe. Yo, this is the first setter I was paired up with on my first offer, bro.
Facts, back when I was a setter.
Back when he was a setter, now he's closing.
And then,
You close anything?
first week of March, bro. March 1st and March 2nd, man, this dude collected like 30K.
Oh,
in
I
2
forgot
days,
about that, bro.
You
I forgot about the launch. Yeah, bro. He like piffed every deal I sent to him, bro.
That was, bro.
Anyways.
This dude set me up with a 100% close rate, 100% close rate, 30K cash collected in 2 days.
2 days, bro. Hey, that's a story to tell, bro. But shit, crazy how times has changed, bro. Now he's a full-time closer. He was a setter with me. Now I'm starting to close. So shit moves fast in this game. Got D-Lock in the cut. He's Hollywood. Nah, I'm playing.
Alright, bro, some crazy shit that happened one of my first times here in Miami with some of the homies and shit. There's this little like Latino restaurant right here that turns into a club. And I came here when I was like 18, 19, they got us in, whatever the hell. And there's this bank right here, Seacoast Bank. Show them real quick, the bank. You see that bank? Anyway, it's like a 3-story bank or some shit. It's like a 3-story bank or some shit. Pretty much, bro. After we came out of this club little thing right here, we were chilling, waiting for the Uber. It was like 3 a.m., started raining, right where the Starbucks is. We were chilling, waiting right there. And we see this crackhead dude start banging on the door, like to the bank. The bank's right there. He was like grabbing the door and like shaking it. It's a glass door with like metal frames, bro. Tell me why this dude shattered the fucking glass door on the fucking bank. Shattered that shit. We saw him like crawling all through the bank and shit like that, like running through the stairs and shit, bro. And we got up out of there. Dipped on the Uber and shit like that. We were like, all right, we gotta get up out of here, bro. For Deshaun say, you know what I'm saying? We were part of it. But that shit was wild, bro, because I forgot where that happened. And I was just walking around this morning eating Starbucks, and I was like, oh shit, this is a Starbucks I was chilling at when bro broke into the bank. But yeah, don't break into banks, kids. It's illegal.
Hey, listen to Unc, bro.
Unc is crazy, goddamn.
I'm playing.
I'm only
Good with y'all boys.
Yo.
It's good, AB.
What's happening, people?
Good.
Consistent with the content, bro.
Yes, sir. We got to be. I was good with y'all boys. We just threw on the fit. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready to go. Today wasn't my best day. I'll be honest. I had 8 sets total. I had 7 for today, 1 for tomorrow. In terms of my 7, I had 3 no-shows, so I had 4 show-ups, and then out of those, I only had 1 close. Luckily, my man Jai is debt collecting right now, so he just got an extra $1,500 from one of our older leads that we had already, he had already paid. He just had to pay a split. So not as bad as $250 on the day. But yeah, guys, not the best day. We switched up a little bit with like what we're doing in terms of setting, kind of just being a little bit more lenient around the qualifying stage specifically. So we get a lot more people who aren't as serious, but we at least get them on the calendar. That way we can get our bookings up, just to have more volume. Not really sure how it's going. We might go back to like our old method. We'll just honestly have to see. But yeah, okay. And then another thing is that, so I have 1 deposit that's gonna start a $2,600 split tomorrow. And then I had another guy who was trying to depot, but he was Canadian, so he couldn't. So hopefully he'll come back tomorrow. And then, like I said, I have the other set for tomorrow as well. So hopefully we can have a decent day. That's the game of sales, guys, especially as a setter. You don't have as much control over everything, so just focus on getting calls up on the board as much as possible. Obviously, you want to put good leads on the board, but when I listened back to a lot of my calls today, I felt like they were all solid. I probably would have did the same thing that I did today, other than like maybe one, which I probably just shouldn't have rescheduled, just because, you know, gut feeling, I guess. But yeah, guys, that's the reality of it. So I think we finished the day at like $17.50 cash collected. So I don't even know exactly what that is. Maybe $100. So not the best. Could have been worse. But yeah, guys. Anyways, that'll wrap up this clip.
We need more money, goddammit.
The whole world puts just more on work.
Thursday night.
Shit go crazy, bro.
Alright, bro.
The light shit, whatever.
Too loud. It's honestly obnoxious.
Hey, bro.
That's the kind. But Fredo, like, no disrespect, but he got like so many syndrome.
It all started for what?
That's his vibe. Like, he likes that shit.
All
Like,
started
yo,
from the setting.
here, I'm a beast.
Sir.
That's me. Thank
What's good with y'all, boys? It's the next morning. Out kind of late, but it's all good. We, you know how it is, bro. Ups and downs. You have fun. You work hard. You know, get after it. So today I got a lot of follow-ups to deal with. Hopefully, can get a bunch of them on the board, and then I'm kind of going to focus on another offer, like the second half of the day, just to make sure we still are getting everything. You know, getting my obligations done on one offer, making sure I'm actually taking care of everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stay another night and then dip out like tomorrow morning. Not really sure. I'll probably end up staying in tonight and just working, to be honest. Getting good sleep and shit like that because I need it. But guys, look at this fucking view, bro. There's no reason I'm not here and not too long, bro. No reason. But anyways, I want to keep you updated with like the actual work side of things because yeah, it's a lifestyle vlog, but what a lifestyle is just fucking working and then going out. Like, that's basically it. So, I don't know. I'll keep you updated with whatever ends up happening. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work. All right, y'all boys. A little update on the day. We got pretty much everybody in their room doing their thing. I'm kind of working out here. Bro, for some reason, pickup rate has been total trash today on one of my offers. So it's been hard to actually get sets up on the board, which sucks. Especially when you're sitting here working with the guys that manage you, right? You really want to get some sets up in front of them, but it's okay. You know, we'll survive. We did just get a PIF on one of my other offers, which is nice, a little 5K. So that'll set me up nice. You know, never fails. I knew he was a laydown, to be honest. I just had to do my thing on the setting call, leave it up to my dog Kai to close that. But yeah, so we got got a little 5K PIF. We got to keep dialing. We got to get some sets up on the board around Friday. So yeah, little update. Midday. It's nice outside. It's hot outside. Yeah.
What's good? What's good?
Oh, it's not working, dog. It's loading, bro. Good boy, Samir. yo, turn it back on, bro.
Bruh.
All right, bro. Let me not put that in the clip. Oh boy, it's so excited. Hi, what's good with y'all boys? I do not remember the last time I picked up the camera, to be honest. I think it was like Thursday night or maybe Friday, or no, today's Friday. So Wednesday night or Thursday morning, I don't remember. pretty much a rundown. I had like a moment of realization. I was like, I don't even know if I want to vlog this, because like I said in the intro to this video, I've been thinking more about like providing value versus just like vlogging lifestyle shit, because it's kind of gay. And you have to carry this camera around. But anyways, done yapping about that. But then I was like, why don't I just pick up the camera and give you guys an update? As I also said in the intro, I did get promoted to closer. Have been training pretty much all week while still setting full time. But today I actually took my first closing call. Closed him. I didn't piff him, but he didn't have the money, so I got him on a split. So I got my first close under the belt, my first real close, which was fire. And then right after that, even though I felt like I still wasn't ready to objection handle, because that's like the hardest part of closing, really, another one of the setters was like, yo, I need you to take a call because there's no closers available. And then I was like, okay, fuck it. So I hopped on the call. It was a good call. I thought it was good, but I'm pretty naive still just because I'm new to this. But thinking back at what happened after listening to the setting call, low-key could have been a funnel hacker, which I just didn't spot out. I got him all the way to the end. He didn't really have any objections. I tried to pre-handle as much as possible, but no objections is like kind of like a red flag. And then at the end of the call, he couldn't pay right now. He needed like 4 days to get paid, he said. I was going to get a depot, so I was going to collect the depot. My meeting link ended, or like the meeting like ended because I had a time limit, which I didn't know about. And I tried to get him back, and he sent me this whole text about how he's going to, do this, that, and the other, how he needs time to think about it. So 1 for 2 on the day, but still got my first close under my belt. That's a W in my book. All right, what's good with y'all boys? I was going to wrap up the video in the last clip, but I just wanted to add this in here. I think you guys saw some of the closing stuff last night, but I actually closed another deal this morning, which was nice, and I got 3 more calls coming up soon, so I'll probably update you guys in the next video on that. We are, at a nice little crib out here in the South Florida area. I'm not going to disclose where I am, but it's cool, right? Closing deals from anywhere in the country, whatever, yapping. But hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But yeah, I was able to close another deal. You guys are starting to kind of see the transition from setting to closing with this entire thing. Obviously, I know my knowledge more so right now is mostly setting, so I'm still going to give a lot of free value around that, just because it's the easiest way to get your foot in the door. And when it comes to getting your foot in the door, obviously the biggest thing is just knowing people and knowing how to get those opportunities. So if you are looking for an opportunity, if you feel like this is something that you would actually be good at, you know how to talk to people, you have social cues, that's really all we need, and work ethic, then just reach out to me on Instagram. I'm going to leave my Instagram in the description. Just shoot me a text if this is something that you're looking to get into, because I can definitely help out. But other than that, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. More value content coming up, more vlogs if I'm doing something cool. Just keep up, like, subscribe, you already know the deal. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.